Hello everybody, Iain Robson, welcome back to Emerald Coast, USA. Alright, today we're going to do a little bit of tedding, and I don't think we actually own a tedder yet. So we need to go ahead and pick one of those up right now. So we have a few options. That's going to be too small. That one, 11 meters, may not be terrible. That's 8 meters. That's a 3-point hitch style. Let's just go with a Kuhn one, because heck, why not? We've been using everything else that's Kuhn. Might as well use this. This is 8.7 meters. I may regret it later on, but we'll find out here in a second. Alright, let's go ahead and reset that. And we have our little 5M over here, so this would be a good little tractor for this. So let's go ahead and get hooked up. And right now I have my other tractor just doing a little bit of forage harvesting still, finishing that up from the other day there. And there we go. He's finishing that up, and that should be able to, well, hopefully he'll finish it up before we have to start merging again, but we'll see what happens there. So you know how it goes, you start something and then want it to finish before you're finished it, sort of the idea. So this little 5M should have no problem with this at all. Apparently though, I was talking to one of the videos I made a while back in the 6430 Premium. I guess that's what they call an IVT transmission. So it's like an infinite variable drive, or transmission, I guess. So basically there are no gears, like putting in the first, second, third sort of idea. You just put it forward and put your foot down sort of idea. So I guess it would be the closest thing you could find to a hydrostatic transmission in like a lawn tractor or something like that. So one of the mechanics mentioned to me, all you gotta do is, you know, put it in forward and put your foot down kind of idea. So that was kind of interesting. I didn't realize it was quite that simple. Although I still haven't driven it, but I really don't have any particular need to drive it around the lot. But that's how it goes sometimes. All right. So I have my other John Deere forage harvester. He's currently just working on that foraging, I suppose you could call it. As you can see right there. Now I think that trailer there's something weird about that trailer slash forage harvester. I don't know why, but it just doesn't like working together for some reason. So if I tap in between here, so like even though it's on, oh, I know why it's not, hasn't got anything. That's the reason why it hasn't got anything in there quite yet, but I have to do it a bit more. There, that's probably right. So always make sure you put an offset. is that little tip of the day? There we go. Alright, so we're going to ted the inside here. So on the outside I'd make silage out of it. On the inside we would make some dry hay here. So we're going to start from this corner up over here and do a little bit of tedding. There's a lot of the nano tires on here, I realized. Oh well. Oh, it's so hard to see now. Holy cow, look at that. Yeah. That's super hard to see. If we could line up with this, that'd be great. I guess if I'm gonna have to do this, I'm gonna have to do it manually. There, that's as close as it gets, it looks like. We'll use that for the second pass here. Start making a little bit of dry hay, and then we'll have a little bit of, at least we'll have something stored for our cows. I think right now we don't have anything. Or even for our shibs, or sheep and pigs. Alright, do a little turn here. Don't hit the edge there. Oh well. Too late. There we go. Then we'll start using this here. But the weird thing is, I don't understand how the or what the deal is with the Forage harvester, because it seems like the trailer is maybe too big for it or something, and it can't. And when it goes to fill up to 100%, that's when it gets really strange, because it doesn't seem to do the job as well as you would like. It's really bizarre. It's kind of like, why is it missing, you know, X, Y, Z sort of thing. So it seems doing all right now, but seems to be once you get to close to 100%, that's when it really started to get a little finicky when it was trying to adjust it. So it was oh, apparently we're gonna miss that little section there. Oh well. And that's where it got really finicky, it seemed like. The ye old GPS turn there. That's how that turn was so smooth. Oh, at least going that fast, at least so. I don't know. I guess this isn't the biggest tether. I could have got the toe behind one, which would have been a bit faster, but you can move pretty quick with this in comparison to other things. So I'm basically going double the speed of that Forage harvester. So theoretically, I should be done, you know, well, quicker than it. Well, it's at 97% grass. So what I actually did is like combine two courses. So I'm just kind of curious as to whether or not the courses are going to do what I would like it to do, but I don't think it will, just because it's a toe behind. But hey, we're gonna find out here. All right. %. So this is where it takes forever to go from, you know, there'll be little sections where it goes, you know, from 0, like, you know, let's say it's 20, I think it's like 10 or 15%, to like 60 or 70%. It fills up super quick, and then the last, you know, 3%. At least with that trailer combination, it seems like it takes a long time. And like I said, I think it's just due to the way the trailer is designed, and the toe behind Forage harvester's designed. For some reason, they don't compute very well together. That seems to be the case, because like what happens is the chute can't find a spot to put the grass, but it's still the course play is still registering it as depositing the grass into the trailer. So it's really quite strange, at least in my eyes. There we go. Yeah, so it's still at 98%. Where is it on that top corner there? So I don't know, but that's what I found. Now the other thing I don't know is whether or not it would make a difference to have the other toe behind Forage harvester. Like if I were to use the Lily ones, that oh, who made those ones? Well, it's not the same person then I think about it. Black Sheep Modding made the Mass Ferguson one, but the trailer Mass Ferguson, I don't know. Maybe they weren't supposed to go together. And I think sometimes stuff like that happens in the game when you just kind of have to figure out some things just don't work together for whatever reason. But sometimes it's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's still at 98%. It should be full by now. But I guess either it's going over something, going over an area where there's no grass, which I don't think is the case, or I don't know what. See? Let's go to drive now and see what happens. It's gonna fold it up. Yeah, okay, it's gonna fold it up. Oh, maybe it is gonna do this. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, look how dirty this tractor is. Goodness gracious, look at this. Well, the question is it gonna go and dump it? This is what we're gonna watch right now, real quick. Oh, you know, I need a group. That's probably the reason why I can't go to a specific group with you guys in it. Okay. So this is the course I set up, just so basically it's set up to. I'm surprised this is actually working like this. The next test is going to be whether or not it actually dumps or not. And if it dumps into the into the silo, then that's a bonus, really. Let's find out here. Looking good so far. Tip trigger reached. Okay, that's good. It recognizes that. Now the question is it going to be able to tip? No. But the weird thing, I think it's just because it's trying to tip this first one, not the second one. It should be able to do that. I wonder why it doesn't do it. That's weird. Anyways, what you could do here is you could put a weight point, or you could put a tip trigger right there too, I suppose. I just drove over it, but it's weird because it recognizes the trigger there, so maybe it would do it if it was just the trailer and not the Forage harvester as well. I don't know. But you can see how right here, how the chute's pointed straight down. So I don't know if that is partially the problem or not. It's hard to say. Like, I could try it with a different trailer. I just don't want to go all the way back to the other farm and pick up another trailer, to be completely honest with you, which is why I haven't done that yet. It's more of a curiosity right now. Alright, does it maintain that offset? Oh, it does, okay. Apparently I missed all the way up, back up in here too. But we got this section right here apparently. I don't know. You forget one little offset sometimes, and then next thing you know, things are going all over the place. Alright, here we go. Get this set up here. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, see? There we go. Whistle a tiny bit. So that's the weird part where it shoots it straight down, but anyways. Whatever. Back to tedding. With our narrow tires. Oh. Sometimes you just forget to take the narrow tires off. They look ridiculous in situations like this. Actually, this doesn't look too ridiculous, but if you're like plowing or cultivating with like narrow tires, then it would seem a bit strange. Unless you're doing something like side dressing or something like that, but I don't know. Alright, got the turn up here. I probably could set this up so it automatically turns. Let's see here. And set it up so it turns at 45. Oh, you totally can. Ooh. Let's see if it'll work on the other side too. So right now we have it set up so it just stops. Well, that'll work for that, I guess. Let's see if it's the right. I guess on the one side it's probably fine. The other side maybe not. That's why I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see if it's the right distance. What does the survey say? 45 meters is what we have it set to. I might be right. I'm just keeping an eye on the distance right down here to see how close it is. That's not too bad, actually. Anyways, folks, my name is Iain Robson. I need to get out of here. I need to get off to work. Hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Emerald Coast USA action. I'll catch you guys later.